we want, Kenya that we believe in, Kenya that we trust, Kenya that we shall live all together in unity and in oneness of the purpose, Kenya that we shall speak in one voice, and as when we have a diversity of the voices, we shall all have one goal: to build a common Kenya, to build a Kenya that everyone will live in harmony, where everyone will love each other. The Kenya that we need is a Kenya that everybody shall be admired to be part and parcel of it. Kenya that there will be printed within our boundaries. The Kenya that shall learn in power. The Kenya that shall be powerful. The Kenya shall be respected, and the Kenya that shall speak in one voice. Kenya that all shall be prosperous. Kenya that shall have the pros, shall have ideas, and shall be innovative. Kenya that shall have creativity of the people. It is the Kenya that people shall dwell in unity and in diversity. People living together, celebrating each other's culture. People living under God and for God. People who pray and lift their hands before God, and God hears, because they are a nation that is dwelling in its deliciousness of believing in one God, believing and living in the unity of the people in different emphasis and in different culture. Is a Kenya that is rich in culture, Kenya that emphasizes her strength that comes from the unity and togetherness among all the various ethnicities. Kenya that shall put before, oh God, the nationhood. Oh God, the Kenya that all communities, all people shall live in peace and in harmony, and they shall discuss in oneness, and they shall foster peace, shall foster harmony, shall foster prosperity, shall foster peaceful, and how to resolve conflict in various ways and in various forms. Kenya that, oh God, that the governmental and non-governmental actors, oh God, shall be able, Father, to uphold the rule of law, shall uphold the oneness. The children shall be born and be raised in Kenya, knowing that they belong to here, and they shall grow, and there is a land of prosperity, is a land of opportunity, is a land of open doors, is a land that God has blessed, is the land that everything worketh. Ni Kenya ambao tutakuwa tukijivunia, ni Kenya ambao kila mtu atakuwa na nafasi yake, ni Kenya ambao kutakuwa bila mpaka yoyote, kwa sababu kila mtu atanena na sauti moja, kila mtu atakuwa na hadhi yake na nafasi yake na utajiri wake, na kujivunia kuwa Mkenya, na kujivunia katika hali na katika kila kitu. Baba, kutakuwa na Kenya ambao ni ya baraka, na Kenya ambao imebarikiwa, Kenya that is blessed, Kenya that knows that there is a strength in purpose, Kenya that shall know there is greatness in innovation, there's greatness in creativity. Kenya that everybody shall rejoice being part and parcel. Kenya that you shall remember and you shall infuse the genuine love. Kenya that everybody shall dwell in togetherness. Kenya that everybody shall see and shall identify the identity of person is not the tribe, but actually what the merit of somebody is, what he can present, is what he can do, it's what he can create, is what he can do, is what he can bring Kenya. And the Kenya that we need is certainly that which is full of God, full of godliness, and that people are able to express their vision and their mission and their purpose in life. Is that people will have their own aspiration, and there is a country of our people with aspires in ideas and them, and explore every avenue is the Kenya that if you go to other nations and to go to see any other, you shall be honored, and you shall see the goodness of God, and in everything that you are going, that people shall not highlight their language, but they shall highlight the oneness of the character, oneness of the growth, oneness of prosperity, and oneness in everything that they do. That Kenya, they shall be in together. There will be that together in purpose, together in goals, and they shall all be united to pursue different goals, and the goals that are best, and that lift everybody up, and that there will be lifting, and there will be a maintenance, and there is the unity of purpose. Kenya that shall be free from diseases, free from sicknesses, free from sufferings, free from hunger. Kenya that is free from grammatical destruction, but Kenya that builds, Kenya that strengthens, Kenya that grows, Kenya that lifts each other, Kenya that knows no bounds, Kenya that there is room for prosperity, Kenya that there is room for diversity, Kenya that they can speak and understand and have oneness, Kenya that they shall raise above the tribes, Kenya that raise above the religion, or Kenya that raise against raise above everything, Kenya that we live in harmony, Kenya that we live in peace, Kenya that we shall pursue our goals. Now every child shall have guaranteed human rights, and they shall be guaranteed according to the constitution that we all agreed upon. The constitution of 2010 shall be implemented to the full, and that there will be the chapter 6 of the constitution that shall take the women and the leadership of this nation, and the leadership of this nation shall be judged according to the vision they have and the mission and what they are purposing to do for this nation. And there will be greatness in this nation. There will be greatness in this nation, and the child shall be born knowing that I'm growing in this nation of greatness, great nation that shall have opportunity, that the opportunity shall be dwelled, that one shall be able to pursue a career, and that career shall be for the gain of this nation. And every child born shall live to the fullness of life, shall have all the basic necessities of living in a good environment, living with good understanding, and all shall be cared. Kenya that shall care for the windows, Kenya shall care for the windows, Kenya that shall care for the disabled, Kenya shall care for those that are poor among us, because the poor will be with us, and these poor shall be taken care of. Shall be not sleep hungry, they shall not go naked, they shall not be stood by the street. Families will be cared and will be taken responsibility, and that the county will take responsibility, and all that the Kenya, the two arms of the government shall take responsibility, and everything shall work in togetherness and in harmony, and all that the peace of this nation shall be guaranteed, and everything that we do as a nation shall be to the glory and to the honor of the living God, and that we shall be a worshiper of the living God, and the Kenya that everybody shall pursue a goal, and that goal shall be that they shall build this nation, for its goal is that this nation may be able to be one of the best nations to live in, and to have everything that you need. And it's a land of great opportunity. It's the land that is open, that the land that you can live, holds each other in the open arms, oh God. And Kenya that has a room of prosperity, has a room to take you to the next level in life. It is a Kenya that we are all going to be proud to belong. It's a Kenya that we are going to see and to seek, and everything that one does, there is an expression. There is that greatness in the nation, and there is that greatness in the purpose. It is a Kenya that we look forward to. It's the Kenya we aim to, we look to achieve. It's the Kenya we look to build. It's the Kenya that we want to peace to dwell within our boundaries. Is the Kenya that we need the plenty and plentiful to dwell within our boundary. Is the Kenya that anybody who lives in Turkana, lives in Lodwar, and lives in Nairobi will have all the open opportunity to travel freely and to move from one side of the Kenya to another side freely, without being asked, without being told. And a Kenya everybody can seek employment and find it. Is a Kenya where anybody can apply for a tender. Is a Kenya where anybody can start a business anywhere, and is the open hands, and it succeeds and it prospers and it brings a good returns. Is the Kenya that everybody looks for the success and the prosperity and the goodness of each other. Is a nation that we all admire. It's all we build. It's all we hold together. It's a Kenya that we pray and lift before God and tell God we need this nation to go to the next level. We need this nation to be under thy wing, to be under thy cover, and God will be the refuge and the land. We shall run to it. We shall run to God in everything that we do. God is going to provide us the lane in it is due season, and it's going to provide everything that we need, and our environment will be beautiful and will be exciting and will be cared, and will be the environment everyone would desire to be in it. Our wild animals and our fauna and our birds will be happy to belong to this nation, and we will see the goodness of God in this nation. And tourists will come from all corners of the world. They come and they shall feel at home and shall enjoy the warmth of this nation, because it's the Kenya that we want. It's the Kenya that we want to build. It's the Kenya that has a future, and a future that belongs to every child born in this land. will admire to be in this land and will rejoice that he belongs to this land, and this land cares and caters for everyone's need, and there is more than enough. There's more than enough. There's more than enough in anywhere, in all the county. In all the county, there's more than enough. There is insufficient resources to take care of the orphans, to take care of the widows, to take for the needy, to take care of the poor, to take care of everybody that's in the streets, to take even them that have problems with their mental. They shall be taken care of. In the Kenya, that people with disability, is Kenya people with sicknesses, they shall be taken care of by universal health care, and that everybody has need in every hospital. One can go walk in and be treated and without being asked anything. It's Kenya that you shall have a social amenities, a social warfare, that the streets works, our roads works, our networks works, everything works and works perfectly well, that you can move freely, you can go free, you can start and establish your business and establish yourself and establish any creativity in Kenya, because this is the Kenya that we want. Kenya that everybody is anybody, and anybody is somebody, and that somebody can do and can be great in everything that he achieves, because there is everything for everybody. Now everybody is in Kenya, and Kenya is a success, and Kenya is a successful story. A Kenya is a Kenya to live in, is a Kenya to succeed, is a Kenya to prosper, is a Kenya to look forward to. Is Kenya that we need, is the Kenya that we want. Kenya that is beautiful. Kenya that is excited. Kenya that we care. Kenya that we have prosper. Kenya that we are excited to belong. Kenya that we believe in, and Kenya that is moving from one level to another, is the Kenya that you can work in, the Kenya that you can invest in, Kenya that you can do business, any innovation is welcome, any creativity, any skill is welcome, and all the skills are developed. And our institutions promote all the skills, all the necessarily artisan courses, and all the craft courses. All every courses are required, and all the courses have an expression in themselves. Is a Kenya that everybody is important. Is a Kenya that everybody matters, and is a Kenya that we believe in. Is the Kenya that we trust in. Is the Kenya that we have hope in. That is Kenya we are building in. As the Kenya we are trusting in. As in the Kenya we can hold ourselves, and the Kenya that we have a sense of belonging, as a Kenya that so much can be done in it. Is a Kenya of diverse thoughts, and Kenya of diverse opportunity, Kenyas of diverse prosperity, Kenya that everybody is believing in everybody else, and Kenya that everybody wakes up every morning knowing this is the day the Lord has made, and this day we shall prosper. Is a Kenya that pray to the living God, and God hears, because it's a Kenya that free from sins, free from destruction, free from arrogance, free from all kinds of attacks. Kenya that everybody can do all things. A Kenya that obeys the rule of the law. Kenya that obeys this constitution. Kenya that lives under the one constitution. Kenya that lives under one God. Kenya that exists by one God, and God speaks in it, and God is her. Is a nation that God is pleased on. It's a nation that God is able to do and to greatly and to bless everybody who lives in Kenya. Is a beautiful country that is surrounded with goodness, country that is surrounded with peace, and country that has an environment that's beautiful, that is wonderful, that is nice. Kenya that cares for its climate, for the future generation, that the future generation will meet this nation where beautifully cared, beautifully taken care of. Kenya that is free from the debt. Kenya that is free from selfishness. Kenya that is free from hunger. Kenya that is free from every other poor leadership. Kenya that has good leadership, that cares, that draws people together, that unites people. Kenya that speaks in one voice. Kenya that holds together. Kenya that dearly cry and holds for each other. Kenya that says and looks forward to live in good relationship with the neighbors. Kenya that neighbors longs to be and to belong to this nation. Kenya that its economy is doing marvelous. Kenya that is moving from one stage to another. Kenya that grows all of cash crops that are there. Kenya that everything is shared for the common good of each one that lives within it is bound. Kenya that has everything that other nations Jeremiah. Kenya that one can walk freely and get everything. Kenya that you have that's open for everybody and with an open mind and open things and successful things. Oh God. Kenya that everything that there is in our shops and in our villages, and Kenya that everybody has a choice to live anywhere he needs and anywhere he feels on, and everywhere he lives he is able to be accepted and to live in harmony with each other. Kenya that has diversity of tribes. Kenya that has diversity of ideas. Kenya that has conformity of everything that we believe in. Kenya that everybody can be somebody. Kenya that you look forward to. Kenya that every child that is born in this nation can be excellent, can work hard and can be achieved and can be an achiever. And there is achievement and there is that goal of high calling for achievement. Kenya that rewards achievements. Kenya that rewards them that have achieved, and Kenya that rewards everybody and feels that everybody feels that is part and parcel of this nation, and Kenya that everybody rejoices and are grateful that actually they can walk in and be in it and be part and parcel of this nation, that this nation may be rewarded, may be the breasted of the nations, that in everything anybody does that there is a reward for it. It is a Kenya that we want, it's a Kenya that we look for, it's a Kenya that everybody has his role to play, and on his role is prayed that is individual carry. Every sector is recognized, even being it middle class, be it upper class, be it lower class, all can live together, can rejoice and can be granted that they are within the boundary, and there is the beauty within the boundary, there is spirit within the boundary, there is everything that is required in this nation, that all that one wants to do is just work hard, and that hard working is well rewarded and well taken care of, and that is the manifest of this nation, that all work together for harmony of this nation, that everybody in godliness and in our upward call in God, that all can prosper, all can succeed, and anybody has a right to live anywhere and in all the places that there is an open room for everybody, and there's that openness and open and that friendly attitude. Everything is friendly and everything has an one objective, to have everybody able to work together in harmony and to live together in harmony and to do together in harmony and to have a shared responsibility and have a shared future and have a shared gratefulness of belonging, have that sense of belonging, have that sense that I belong to this nation, I live to this nation, and I have somebody to live to the future generation. And our future generation are able to have to see and to leap from the gains made by the current generation. That Kenya is a place to live, is a place to have joy, is a place to know very well that you are wanted and you are loved, and in everything you do, you achieve your goals, and there's that achievement, there's that greatness in achieving, and there's that reward in achieving the goals that you have set to yourself before, and that goals is able to be achieved and is able to be done and to be renovated and to be assisted to grow, and all the gifts are able to grow and to exist and to be harmonized and to be greatly rewarded for all that we need. Is a Kenya that everybody rejoices, everybody is happy, everybody sees, and everybody is cared about, because it's a nation that we have all invested in, and we have invested in the goodness of this nation that shall spread, and the word of this nation shall be greatly impressed. And it is a nation under one God, and it's a nation that its bladder is in God, and all that work together in harmony for the success and the prosperity of this nation of ours. Is a Kenya that we need, it's a Kenya that we want, it's a Kenya we are looking forward to, it's a Kenya that we prosper all, and it's a Kenya under one banner, under one flag, under all the nation that we can look forward to build, to strengthen, and to promote in all the things. And all there's a good voice outside there that speaks of the goodness of this nation, that tourists and people are entrusted to this nation. They're entrusted with the leadership. They shall promote this nation, and they shall talk about the goodness of this nation. They shall longing to belong to this nation, and they are longing to be part and parcel of the prosperity of this nation. Is the Kenya that we need, is the Kenya that we prosper, is the Kenya that all attitude and everybody else feels that we are Kenyans, and there is that no color, no difference, no tribe, no anything, but we are one in this nation to pursue our dreams, to pursue our calling, to pursue our goals, and to pursue our strategy. And the strategy of this nation is to make everybody live in harmony, live in togetherness, live in unity, in their diversity, that they have to pursue peace and prosperity and plentiful within, and they are able to create and to be innovative in everything, and to see the goodness of God in everything that we do. Is Kenya that we desire, is the Kenya that we have, is the Kenya we have common heritage, is the Kenya that in everything that all that sounds us speaks that there is goodness. And the goodness of this nation is that we care and we love and we live in diversity, and we live in that diversity. There is oneness in purpose. In that diversity there is harmony. In that harmony there is gratitude. In that gratitude there is unity. In that unity there is purpose to pursue, and there's goals to achieve, and there's everything that is done. There's objectives, and there's goals to achieve, and in everything we are strategy. And when we strategize, we are able to say that surely this is our nation, and we shall build and succeed and prosper in this nation, because this is the Kenya we want, and is a Kenya we believe in, and the Kenya we all prosper as we live together as one nation under God, and God blesses us. God bless Kenya.